friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Today I'm going to be testing out the new Gigi Hadid and Maybelline collaboration. So Maybelline was nice enough to send me this really cute So Maybelline was nice enough to send me this really cute package with Gigi Hadid's face on both sides, assuming she's wearing some of the stuff from her collection. This is actually really, really cute, and I'm upset because she's already beautiful. She's kind of not fit, like this isn't fair to look this nice and then on top of that put makeup on. But today I'm going to be testing it out on my skin tone for deeper skin tones, for those of you out there who want to know if it's worth buying it. So if you want to see me do a full face using the entire collaboration, then just keep on watching. So they sent me a lot of the items. I don't know if this is everything because I haven't done any research as to what all comes with it, but this is the whole pack. Two little cards in here. Looks like there's some eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks. These are tinted primers, mascara, eyeliner. It has everything. I could actually do my full face with this. This is exciting. Okay, so firstly, I'll note that the packaging for this stuff is really, really pretty. I like the color that she chose for everything. I don't know if that's showing up really well on camera, but it's like a really pretty, like pastel pink, almost nude. I don't know, it's nice to look at. Like I feel like I'll be happy looking at it, adding these things to my collection if I like them. Okay, so I'm going to start with the tinted primers that they sent. They sent me two different options, the medium dark and then the medium deep. So I'm gonna try the medium deep one, and just swatching that on my hand, it seems like it'd be a little bit light. My hand is a lot darker than my face. Oh, it might actually work for my face. I'm gonna apply that with my finger, and it's a primer, so I'm just gonna use my hands for this. That's usually how I would apply a primer. I don't know how I feel about tinted primers, because a primer is supposed to go under your foundation, so I don't know if it really serves much of a purpose. Oh, I guess they provided a little bit of coverage. It's actually not bad. And I'm also not sure how much I should put on, but we're gonna put on more. This is also like a good, if I don't want to put on a full face of makeup every day, I could just put this on. And the color is really, its color's not bad. I hope I don't step out into the light and it changes dramatically, but this seems like not bad. So this is the tinted primer on. I really like this a lot, you guys. Like it actually looks nice. You can still see my dark spots and hyperpigmentation, but I'm gonna go over it with my normal foundation. But just for like an everyday kind of thing, or if you don't have like dark spots like I do, you could get away with just wearing this and it'd be fine. That's nice. Okay, so they didn't send me a foundation, so I'm going to apply my foundation off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so they also sent me this palette. This palette's huge. And it has, I think these are eyeshadows here. Then this is blush, contour, highlight. This is another little mascara. They give you two little brushes, and then over here, like concealers and color correctors. So I'm gonna use these concealers to So I'm gonna use these concealers to conceal under my eyes. And I'm gonna use this little brush too, why not? It's here. Okay, so I'm going to take the number, they don't have shades or names for them. It just says the number 2. So I'm gonna take the concealer number 2 and just apply that underneath my eyes. This palette also comes with a really big mirror, which is nice. That's a little bit too light, so I'm not gonna use too much of it. Just gonna place it right underneath my eyes where I want it to be the brightest, and a little bit into my tear duct. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger also. That actually blends pretty nicely, it's not bad. Not gonna lie, upon opening this, my first thought was like kid makeup. Like, do you guys remember when you would buy like the little kid makeup sets and they kind of looked like this? This is initially what I thought, but trying it on, the products are pretty good. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more of this concealer just over any of the areas that I wanna cover even more. Not too much. I really do like the way it blends out though, it's nice. Next, I'm going to contour my face. I'm gonna take this is an eye contour palette, but I really like the shade in here. I think that'd be perfect for me to contour with. I don't know why these eyeshadows are so baby, like it's so small. When I opened it, I laughed a little bit because it takes up so much packaging, and then the eyeshadow's really, really tiny. I'm not really for certain why they did that. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna dip my brush into this little brown eyeshadow and try and pick that up to contour my face with it. I'm trying, guys, give me a break. Okay. Oh, that's really dark. Blend, blend, blend. That's really pigmented. Even though they're small, they pack a lot of pigment, which is good. Maybe that was their thinking, like, what's a lot of pigment, so we won't give them too much. We're not gonna give them too much. I like the size of the actual packaging though. This is good for traveling with. Just wish the eyeshadows were a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to dip back into the big palette that we have and take this lighter color. This is supposed to be the bronzer in the palette, but it's way too light for me to use, so I'm gonna use it as like a blending kind of face powder, just to blend out that contour so it's not as harsh. I don't want to do too much face makeup. I want to kind of keep it light, because normally Gigi Hadid wears like lighter type makeup. The images they have for this collaboration are a little bit more glam-ish, and she does have a lot of items in this collection to do more of glam, but for my face, I'm gonna keep it pretty light. Next, I'm gonna go in and highlight, and I'm gonna take the highlighter that comes in this is not a little palette. I'm gonna take the highlighter that comes in this big palette and just apply that to my cheekbones. This seems like it would be a little bit too light, but we're gonna be careful. So lightly apply it right on my cheeks. Oh, that's pretty. It is a little bit lighter than I would normally go. We can tone it down again with the same powder that we used for the contour. And then go back in with that brush. Just blend it in. Also gonna use that same highlight to do my nose. This highlight is really pigmented. I look like I just have like an exclamation point on my nose. I hope this blends out. God. Ugh. So far I like it. So far I have not tried anything that I don't like. I'm into this. I don't know if I'll use it again, if I'll make it like staples in my collection, but so far I really like all this stuff. Good job, Gigi. Okay, they did send me a blush, but I swatched this off camera and I really don't know if this is gonna work out for me. I'll show you guys. So this is what the blush looks like swatched on my hand. That's entirely too light for me. It would just make me look like I just slapped chalk on my face. So I'm gonna skip the blush. They didn't send me any other blushes, so I'm just gonna skip blush for this look. So now we're pretty much done with the face. We can move on to the eyes. Okay, so for the eyes, I don't have an eye primer with me, so I'm just gonna take the lighter primer that they sent me and use that as an eye base. I'm gonna take that and apply it on my lid. Oh yeah, this one's a lot lighter than the other one, but it works great as an eye base. That's really cool. You can use it for your face and your eyes. It's multifunctional. I'm a fan of the tinted primer stuff. I like it. I wonder if they have a wider shade range. They only sent me those two, so I don't know if they have darker or lighter, but the ones that they sent me I like. Okay, for eyeshadow, I got two of the eyeshadow palettes that look like this. I have tried this formula before because Maybelline already makes and sells these, but I haven't tried these particular colors. So the first one they sent is this like more like warm coral goldish tones, which is what I pretty much gravitate towards these all the time. And then this palette is more of the cool tone like purplish pinks, which is also really, really pretty. But I'm gonna use this one. This one's called Pacific Coast Highway. So I'm gonna start just by taking this light color right here, and I'm gonna apply that all over my eye to set the primer that I used so that it doesn't move. Also blend this up into my crease and transition area to help all the eyeshadows blend later. Next, I'm gonna take the dark palette Next, I'm gonna take the dark eyeshadow that comes in the palette and I'm gonna apply that to the corner and the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna apply it right here and just kind of lightly blend it upward to my brow bone. And I'm also gonna apply it right in here. I wish it showed up a bit darker. I'm gonna try and go in with a more dense brush to see if it picks up a little bit more and makes it darker. I don't feel like this palette is as pigmented as ones that I've used before. I don't know if they've changed the formula, or maybe I'm tripping now, or I was tripping then, I don't know. But I feel like this isn't as pigmented as like ones that I've used. I did a video where I did a full face of Maybelline, and I used one of these palettes, just like one of the ones that Maybelline already sells. It wasn't a special collaboration or anything. And that one was like surprisingly pigmented. Normally when I use drugstore eyeshadows, I have to work with them more because the pigment isn't as bright as I want it to be initially. But that one, I went in too heavy and I regretted it. And this one is not showing up much at all. Or is it? Nah, it's not showing up. I had to put on a lot. All right guys, so I'll just be here making this darker for however long it takes. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like the dark. This is the only dark shade in this palette, and it's not really doing much. It's doing something, but not much. Like, for as much eyeshadow that I just put on, I feel like I should have on a lot more. You guys have no idea how many times I've dipped my damn brush into this palette. Look, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I feel like I can pack it on, and then when I go in to blend it out, it just goes away. I'm also going to take that color and run it along my bottom lash line. These shadows also do have a little bit of fallout, so you want to be really careful especially if you've already applied your foundation. I used to apply my foundation after I did my eyes. I don't know when I switched because now I like have to put on foundation before anything else. And sometimes when you're doing darker eye looks, it gets harder to clean it up after. Next, I'm gonna go in with this like gold champagne-y shade right here. And I'm just going to apply that on my lid. So really anywhere where I didn't apply that darker color, just gonna go in with that color. Applying that with my finger, that's pretty. That works. Maybe it's just the darker color in this palette that's not tight. And then you just wanna go back in with the same blending brush just to blend it out. And then I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade in the palette, this one right here, and I'm gonna apply that into my inner tear duct. That doesn't really show up that well either. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? You just have to really like dig into this palette. Get in there. Now we're going to do liner. I'm gonna take the liner that they sent me. I don't know if this has a special name. No, it's just called black liquid liner, but it just has the Gigi Hadid label name on it, and it's the pretty color like everything else is. So I don't know if this is different than the one that they already sell or if it's like the same and it just has special packaging. I really like Maybelline eyeliners already, so I hope they didn't change it. Oh, this is amazing. I can already tell. Really black, and the felt tip is really stiff, so it makes it easy to draw your wing line. Oh, I like it, I like it. Wow. Yeah, this really makes drawing wing liner super easy. Guys, I really like this liner a lot. It makes putting on liquid liner feel like you're using a pencil because it's so stiff and like controlled, but it's really high in pigment, so it's still really black. Like it's not dull at all, and it's instantly matte. All right, so liner's done. Now we can do lashes. I'm gonna take the I don't know if I can say this truthfully. Okay. Whew. Lash Sensational mascara. Lash Sensational mascara. And it's just, again, pretty Gigi Hadid packaging. I think it's the same formula as the mascara they already have. I'm gonna apply that on my tops and bottom lashes. And I'm gonna put on falsies, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on the top, or am I? All right, so I'm going to apply my false lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so my lashes are on. Now we can move on to lips. We're almost done. For lips, they sent me 6 different shades. So the lip, wow, I don't want to show that side. That's the other side. Hold. For the lips, they sent me 6 different shades, which all look like this. And then these are the colors at the bottom. I think I'm just gonna do nude. Shocking, but I don't really feel like these are like really, really bright. You gotta commit to a color like this. I'm not doing that today. Not today, so I'm gonna choose between one of these guys. So the first one is called Aaron and looks like this. This is really pretty. That's what that looks like swatched on the back of my hand. That's a pretty color. This is an option. The second one is called McCall, and it looks like this. Probably not an option, but we'll swatch it anyway. Yeah, that looks literally like white out on me. No, McCall. And then the last one is called Tara. It looks like this. This doesn't look much different from McCall. We'll swatch it and see. What do you know? It's not much different from McCall. Shocking. Okay, so then we're gonna do this one. This one was Aaron. I wanna put on a lip liner also. They didn't send me a lip liner, so I'm gonna put on one of the lip liners I already have and then apply the lip color. Okay, now I'm gonna take the lip color. These are really soft. These are really soft. The smell is like kind of nostalgic. Like I feel like Maybelline scents for their lipsticks have always smelled the same. That's pretty. I like it. So this one is Aaron. I really like it. It came out pretty. And that's pretty much it. All right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I really just wanted to do a look that I would normally wear just using the products that came in the collection, and I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. So stuff that I absolutely loved from this collection and that I would recommend that you try out if you're going to get anything are the liquid liner and the tinted primers. I like the liquid liner already because I already liked the formula of Maybelline liners, but these are actually really nice. I was skeptical of this because I've never really tried a tinted primer before, but I actually love the way this came out. I'm not for certain on the color ranges that they have, but the color that they sent me worked really well for my skin tone, which I hope that's not the darkest one that they had. We can only hope though. And then I was indifferent about the eyeshadow palette. I really like the gold on my lid, but the darker shade in this palette just wasn't, I don't feel like it's enough for me, and it's the only option. So I wouldn't be able to take just this palette. I'd have to take this and something else, which when I choose an eyeshadow palette, I want something that I can take and use for everything. So for this one, I wouldn't be able to take it and use it everywhere because it only has that one dark shade. That's not even that dark. Other than that, everything was great. I think it's just Maybelline's products, and then Gigi either picked her favorites or like curated the colors, but it's still the same formulas that Maybelline always uses. So I really liked all the products. They were pretty good. Oh, I didn't get to use the illuminators. Oh, boo. No, I forgot. Okay, we're doing it right now. Sorry guys, sorry the video's not over yet. Joking, just kidding. Oh, it's so pretty. This is pretty. I'm really mad that I didn't. I'm doing it. I'm putting it on my face right now. It's never too late to add more highlight. Yeah, that's really pretty. This would be really good mixed in with foundation. Okay, I'm adding another favorite to the list of stuff that I like. I just tried it now, but I really like this illuminator as well. It's good pigmentation. This is a great color for my skin tone because it's like a pretty gold color, but they also have like a pearly whitish color, so I like this also. Thumbs up. Alright guys, that's it for this video. All the products that I use, I will be sure to include them down in the description box below if you want to know the specific names and colors. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up because it helps my channel out so much. Also, stop being fake, make sure you subscribe before you leave and turn on the notification bell if you want to see future videos from me. That's it. I love you guys and I'll see you next time. Bye!